The biggest lesson that I've learned is how much life insurance should you have? I'm going to tell you exactly how much you should have. It's not a formula. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. And you know how I'm going to tell you? I'm going to give you a great example. This is a true story. There was a 41-year-old couple, happily married, and he was on his way home from work, and he got killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. They brought the wife in, the financial advisor, and they said, "How much do you want to sue for?" With the attorney present, they said, "How much do you want to sue for?" What do you think she said? "As much as I can get." And you know why she should have? She deserves it. She's lost 20 years of income, which is, if he's making $100,000 a year, that's $2 million. He can't do his 401k, his college savings plan. He's not a father anymore. He's not a husband anymore. Pain and suffering, attorney's fees, on and on. And that is what we call his human economic life value. She sues for that because that's what she deserves. Now, let's take that exact same couple, but hypothetically say he did not die in a car accident that night, but rather the next morning she woke up, he died of a heart attack in his sleep. She comes into the office and they ask her, "Do you want the same, less, or more life insurance?" 100% of the time when I ask either spouse in hundreds of situations, they say they want the same or more. You know why? Because there's no difference in scenario. You've still lost their human economic life value. You've still lost all those things that they were going to contribute to the family, and therefore, what's the message? The right amount of life insurance is as much as you can get, period. Now, that doesn't mean you can get 10 million of life insurance. You can usually get 20 times your income when you're young, 15 when you're older, 10 when you're over the age of, say, 60. Now, one more lesson. How do you buy life insurance? There's 3 steps. The first thing you do is you sit with a professional and you look at exactly what you have and you know exactly how it works, all the pros and cons. Second thing, you look at your options, see what the different kinds are and how they work, and make sure you understand how that works. The third thing is you apply for what? As much as you can get. Now, there's no cost to apply. There's no obligation to take the insurance, but when you get those numbers back, what you're going to be able to do is take a look at what you currently have and see if that's what you should keep. You're going to be able to take a look at what you currently have and see if that's what needs to be replaced based on the new offer, or you're going to look at what you have and say, we need to either add on to it or we don't have any insurance and we need to add as much as we can get. Now, I want to leave you with a couple more other tips, and I hope that was helpful. And those 2 tips are, number 1, this is way too serious and complicated. Don't do it on your own. Sit with a professional. And the second tip is, you know people that are probably similar to you. Pass this on to them. Make sure their family's okay too. This is too important, because the reality is you want your financial life set up before the fact the way you would want it after the fact. Thank you.